Hey guys, I'm Mikey Garcia and I'm here with a fighter's voice.
Perfect.
Hi, this is Richard Ortiz with the Fighter's Voice. Every fighter has a voice, and so does Mikey Garcia here in California, Garcia Academy. He's going to tell us about his future fight. He's going to tell us about his destination on becoming pound for pound the best in the world. Enough said, I'm going to hand the mic over to the champ. How are we doing, champ?
Doing fine, thank you very much. Always a pleasure. Very excited for what's coming, man.
You know, tell us, all the viewers, what's coming up, because I spoke to your brother earlier and he said the future looks bright for you. He said sky's the limit. Is that a safe thing to say about a future champ?
I think it's the best way to say it. It's something that I really believe that, you know, the future for me is as bright as ever. I think the best years are next, and the best of my career is what's about to get launched, and it all starts on January 28th. That's my first shot back at becoming world champion again, and I'm looking for big fights. I think people are going to remember me a lot more for what I accomplished from this point forward than for what I did in the past.
Is it safe to say that rest, that time period that you had to mentally get prepared, to put your career in line, did that rest, did that break, did that really launch you from just being independent now? Because you're a free agent, correct?
Yes, still free agent. The time off did allow me to kind of regroup my thoughts, reorganize my career, where I want to go with my career, how I want to handle my career. You know, be in control. Now, I do need to make relationships with people. I do have to have relationships with networks, with managers, with promoters in order to get the fights that I want. But the time off allowed me to prepare for what I am right now, and where I'm at right now is wonderful. I can dictate where I want to take my career, and that's why I believe that the future is very, very bright for me, because I'm in control right now.
You know, being in control, you know, you really can't say that to most fighters. They belong to companies. They belong to organizations. They basically sometimes sign their life away. But you managed to be blessed in controlling your own destiny. I think you've opened doors instead of pavement for future fighters. How does that make you feel?
Well, it feels really, really good that I was capable and able to do this. I have, you know, people around me like my brother and my dad who've been in the game for many, many years with a lot of experience, who have also helped me guide my career. And I was able to position myself in a very strategic way that I got the networks, managers, promoters helping me. They have faith in me. They believe in me. And they're opening the doors to me without any signatures, without any commitment. So that speaks volumes on their part also. But that also gives me the leverage to make sure that whenever we do have any relationship or structure any settlement, it's going to be in my favor, and that it's something that I really want from them. I think the people, other young fighters, other kids can see that and can use that to better their careers, or to use it as an example of what's capable, what you can achieve. You just have to be patient, smart about what you do, and get the right things done, get the right people around you to position yourself in this place.
You know what? I'm going to change it up just a little bit. And those are educated words coming from a fighter. You got it all lined up. You know exactly what you want to do. It's been official today. Canelo Alvarez, May 2nd, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. at a catch weight. How do you see that fight taking place, and what do you think about the catch weight?
Well, first, I think it's a very, very exciting fight for the Mexican fans, not just for the boxing world, but more specifically for the Mexican fans. Two big, huge stars from Mexico fighting each other. You know, I think it's the fight that people had been asking for a while. And if you can get Triple G Canelo or Triple G someone else, or Chavez someone else, Chavez Ward or whoever it is, you can get Canelo Chavez done, huge. And it's just got done. It just got announced. I think it'll be huge. Now regarding to the details of the weight, I heard it's a catch weight. 64, 65, I think, or somewhere in there.
165 is what I heard.
That's what I heard. So if that's the weight, I mean, that compromises both fighters. Canelo's moving up a little more than he would probably want to. Canelo still claims to be a junior middleweight at 154. So he's going to move up a little more. But also, you got to see Chavez is going to cut down even more than he's ever done in the last, couple of years. So you got to compromise, but at least they got it done. They came to an agreement. It's gonna be a great fight, man. They both have a lot of power. They're both big dudes. Both got knockout power in both hands. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens.
Talk about interesting to see what happens. I'm gonna throw a little wrench in here. Dana White from the UFC finally gave Conor McGregor the rights to negotiate, and I hear you chuckling. How do you see that fight taking place, if it does take place, and what's your view on UFC fighter Conor McGregor mixing it up with Floyd Mayweather?
I heard the news. I've kept up with all that. So it's a little funny to me still, because it's never been done before. Never been seen where an MMA fighter like Conor McGregor in his position wants to go to boxing. I mean, there's really no need for him to go to boxing other than maybe the money. He's got great success right now. He's a huge star. There's really no need for him to do this. But, of course, the money is very interesting. And if they can negotiate a good fight that makes him a lot more money than any other fight in the UFC, then it's going to be a good entertainment fight. However, I still don't believe that he's at the level to be able to take serious and consider him a threat for Floyd or any other top contender in boxing. Getting in the ring, it's a whole different level than fighting, a stand-up game in MMA. You incorporate boxing into MMA for the stand-up game, but it's never at the level of a champion in boxing. So that's why I laugh at that, because it's just so new. It's going to be entertaining. I'm sure I'll be watching, but I can't take it too serious.
You know what? Talk about, I'm sure you'll be watching. There's something I want you to be listening to. There's something I want you to come down to Fresno, California. Get on the Fighter's Voice, 1680 AM, the new radio station that's going to be launching this Saturday. We'll love to have you in the studio and talk boxing all day long. Is that something we can see in the future, or even have you call in, champ?
Yeah, that'd be great. I would be more than happy to call in. Check out the show. You guys can call me and we can get some opinions on boxing or any other topic you guys want to talk about. Shout out to the Fighter's Voice. Always, man. Thank you for the support.
You heard it from the champ himself, Richard Ortiz with the Fighter's Voice. Voiceography at its finest. Remember, every fighter has a voice, and so do all the fighters here at Robert Garcia Academy here in Riverside, California. And it's a wrap. 2 thumbs up for Richie.